All eyes on me when I walk in. No question that this girl's a 10. Don't hate me cause I'm. Don't hate me cause I'm. My walk, my talk, the way I drip. It's not my fault, so please don't trip. Don't hate me cause I'm. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Yeah. Now do the pretty girl rock, 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 rock. Do the pretty girl rock, 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 rock. Do the pretty girl rock. What the fuck is motherfucking poppin'? Yeah. How am I gorgeous, 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 phenomenal, independent, self-sufficient, iconic kids doing? Thank you for the shield. Do not get started. I didn't go live at all last night again. I got off, but we still on this 10 boxes a day thing. I see. We only got to get 2 more, mind you. We're only 2 shy for 60. We're only 2 shy of 60 boxes in 6 days. Can we chat about it? We have a PK. Oh, don't send me shit. Don't send me shit. We got a PK later. You missed my PK? I was at your last one. That's the only reason you fucking won. Just do it on your own sometime. But we do got a PK. We do got a PK later. We do have a versus tonight. You big. I'm just saying, girl. I mean, I understand when you have like a bunch of fucking kids. No, because let me talk. When you have a bunch of fucking kids who all have spaced out PKs randomly, you cannot say that I do not try to make it to, because the few people that I actually have come to, I gagged you when I came through. But CJ, you being one of them, girl, the girls that you fuck with, no shade. You gonna have to get some of your girls, bitch, no shade. You gonna have to get some of your girls. Mama can't come and save you every single motherfucking time. Now, I came through. Last time for you, because you're my daughter. All my kids get that come through one time. No shade. Ask a couple of my kids. I really did. If I missed it because I was either asleep or fucking busy. Or I was on live with a trade. And everybody kind of saw that. And I just got lost track of time. Fuck, nobody reminded me. But, CJ. Baby. Girl. Get it together, bitch. Text a friend. Oh, wait, you ain't got none of them no more. Because everybody seems to fucking hate you in the shame of, damn, what the fuck did you do, weak ass bitch? Fake ass. Oh, everybody hates you. Anyways, well, I just woke up. When is your PK? So tonight, in about a couple of hours, we're going to be doing our verses. Now, I have a question. Do we have the selected clips? Do we have the selected clips? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Monty said yes. We have I'm going to check the group chat. I'm going to check the group chat. I feel like it doesn't work. This is why I love being that bitch, because like you just say a random time and it just becomes like law. So we're gonna say 8:30, 9 o'clock versus. We're gonna say 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Spread the word. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Cute little time. It gives us a little time. Get your shit together. No excuses. Recharge. We have a friendly PK. It's not official, but we're gonna do this versus where me and Ron go clip for clip, back to back. And after that, we're going to have a part 2 to the ass whooping. So y'all haven't sent to me all day. Don't send nothing. I repeat. Don't send me nothing right now. All right? Keep it at these 3 stars. Y'all have been sending 10 boxes a day every fucking day this month. Just hold out. Don't send me nothing. Don't hold out every gift you got, even if all you got is a mace. And I'm not trying to shit on the mace. I'm not trying to shit on the mace, but even if all you got is a treasure, I'm not hold it. Oh my God, today. It feels so good to walk out and say, hey, 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 shandanana. Hey, 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 hey. It feels so good to walk out here and just like, oh my God. This is just refreshing. This is just refreshing. It's just so clean. Like, oh my God, like it's just so clean. Like, I just can't get over it. Like, ignore the bed, I just woke up, but like, yeah. Like, it's just so clean. It's supposed to be clean. I'm a busy bitch. I used to be the type of person where I just never understood. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of things, and I'm going to say this to my younger supporters, a lot of things you don't really realize until you get older. Like a lot of stuff you just won't get. Some shit still don't make sense. And just being an overall just filthy, disgusting person who has no want to be clean is different from just being a busy adult. I never understood, but until I got older, when you be busy in and out, like it was literally all last week. I was in and out, in and out. Spontaneously getting outfits together, just looking through. Y'all seen how hard it was for me to find outfits, bitch. Everything I picked up, no. I gotta hurry up and get dressed because somebody, like, back to back to back. Bitch, girl, I be tearing this whole fucking apartment up, bitch. And I'll be having time to just sit here and just da-da-da-da-da. Because between that, I got other obligations outside of the internet. And see, I do a really good job at not bringing the internet into a lot of other personal things and obligations that I have. But when I go live, that's not the only time I'm occupied. But so like just between like a lot of other stuff that I do, bitch, you just pick a point where you just like, okay, bitch, something has to get done because this, I can't live in filth. I'm sorry. And it only take me like 3 days to dirty up an apartment. People, now if you living at home in a mess and you just have no get right to want to get right, you just a dirty bitch. But it takes me about 3 days to fuck this up. Until I get to the point where, how y'all saw me cleaning up, like, I can't. Because I'm not a dirty person, bitch. I can't live. I can't step over shit. It's just... So, shit, I know you haven't showered. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, so I'm about to, what I really want to do before this Versailles is I'm finna wash clothes. I'm finna finally wash my whites. So, y'all can get off of my fucking dick because we're about to wash my fucking scarf. Can I get a yay? Oh, we're still washing clothes. And everybody was kung fu fighting. And everybody was fast as lightning. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Today is just a wonderful day. And I'm going to say this every day until it becomes normal for you. Even if you didn't do anything super, super special today. Even if you didn't climb a fucking mountain, win an award, or fucking win the lottery, or get a brand new car, or lose your virginity, you little fucking weird fuck. It's a good day because you woke up. And when you learn to appreciate each day, like it is winning a Nobel Peace Prize or a Grammy. It's a wonderful fucking day. You'll never have a bad day again if you appreciate every day. Every day will seem like a gift. Amen. Learn how to be appreciative of the small type of shit. Fucking nigga! Learn how to be appreciative of the small type. So, in other news, I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all are gonna laugh at this because it's fucking hilarious. I kid you not. They're gonna put today in the history books. And they're gonna talk about it 100 years from now. Because today, Trump supporters stormed the Capitol building. This sounds like some 1700s, some 1825 shit that we would be learning about. This sounds like some shit I would read about in history class. Angry civilians stormed the Capitol, breaking glass with weapons, making siege over Capitol building offices and stealing podiums and breaking barriers and rioting in the streets like, Whenever white folks had a riot in history class, they never used the word thug. Whenever white folks had a riot in my history class, they never called them thugs. You don't become a thug until you become black. They're just angry citizens. And what you gotta pay attention to, is the word choice that the media uses when they're referring to these people are the same Trump supporters that said when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Talking about Black Lives Matter rioters and protests. But a turn around, we fucking up stores. Hood bitches want to break in Gucci and Louis and get a bag. Hood bitches that broke into the beauty supply store to get some pack hair for free. You motherfuckers went to the nation's capital. You're bold as fuck. Only white people. You got to understand the audacity. Niggas would have never stormed the White House. Niggas would have never stormed the Capitol building. If the cops want to shoot us for target practice on a regular day, do you think the Secret Service? Do you think the FBI will hesitate? Woo! White folks is a different type of bold. They smart, but they different. White folks is a different type of bold. I gotta give it to these crackers. I really do. They stormed the nation's Capitol building. How in the fuck do these hillbillies get up in this motherfucking building? This is a cause for concern for me. You want to know why? Because if these untrained, if these ragtag country trailer park living mad high blue collar white folks could get up in the nation's capital just like that. We can't piss China off. We, we, we can't talk too much shit about Russia. We might want to leave ISIS alone. Them motherfuckers are trained to do some real bad shit. Them motherfuckers strap a bomb to their back and run into a fucking building. Let alone a Confederate flag. Bitch. I'm worried. America, what the fuck? But you know what it is? You know what it is? And I saw a video of. The thing is, what these white folks got, that black folks don't. And this is why we keep seeing this unfairness. White folks got people that work on the other side for them, with them, and believe in their cause. Police ain't gonna shoot at somebody they agree with. Can I preach? Am I saying a word? Am I saying a word? Police ain't gonna shoot at somebody that they understand. I watched a 19-second clip today of police officers standing in front of a barrier, arguing back and forth with protesters. You can't make out the word that the protesters are saying because the cameraman is so far away. But they had a discussion of words. And after that little 10-second discussion, the police officers opened up the barricade. The barricade is there. What is the purpose of a barricade? What is the purpose of a barricade? The purpose of a barricade is to separate something. The purpose of a barricade is to keep two things apart. After a 10-second conversation with angry people who are upset about something that goes against their values, after a conversation with people that are upset about something that goes against what they believe in, after a 10-second conversation with people that are upset about the outcome of something that they don't agree with, the police officers, the security team, the force moved the barricade and let them run in. Let me tell you something. That little clip, I don't need to watch nothing else today to understand just where the hell black folks stand in this country. I don't need to watch anything else. I really hope that barricade clip is really like put in a book somewhere. And we really stretch the fact that when certain people in this country, I'm not even gonna put a color on it because there's black Trump supporters, when certain people in this country have an issue with something, overwhelmingly, their emotions are taken more into consideration than the next person. You cannot expect me to say the Pledge of Allegiance, where they say justice for all at the end. And you mean to tell me just 4 years ago, this month, when Trump was inaugurated, there were tear gas and I'm talking about they were heckling protesters in the streets, shooting at them, rubber bullets and all that shit right after the president got elected. But a couple weeks before the next president is supposed to come in, y'all are letting protesters who want to keep y'all president in walk in here just freely. No, nobody. One person got shot. One. I've heard one. How many black men? What? One. They didn't storm a store. They didn't storm a Nike. They didn't storm. Shit out one death. They didn't storm a retail store. This is the National. This is the National. This is the fucking U.S. Capitol building. And only one person is dead. See, for black people, it makes more sense to us because we can put ourselves in their shoes. It's so easy for you to just not understand the difference if you're on the other side. But as black people, we know most of our lives, we look at certain things and be like, if a black person did that, bitch, they would have. How is it that these protesters can make it into the congressional hall? They made it into, and only one person is dead. One. That is literally, if I don't know correctly, because I don't know the right terms, but if that ain't treason, if that isn't treason, if that isn't destruction of property, if that isn't the obstruction of justice, so many black people are sitting in the cell right now because of if that ain't disturbing the peace, if that ain't terrorism, if that ain't trespassing, if that ain't vandalism, if that ain't all types of fucking charges, if that ain't, and they made it in there long enough for pictures to be taken, videos to be recorded. They made it into this fucking building. These white people, these white men and women. There's a white woman standing where the fucking the what's it called when you address the nation? When the president addresses the fucking nation. He gives the what's it called? What's it called? When what's it called? When the president addresses the nation. No, it's a certain thing when every president does it. No. It's this the State of the Union address. State of the Union address. This bitches is standing right there where every president has to stand. If you look at the picture, that the person made it there. She made it there. She made it there. Well, presidents are supposed to stand there and give a State of the Union. This is what's going on in the country. There's a white Trump supporter standing there like this. How the fuck this bitch didn't have a bullet in her fucking head? I don't. Is she the bitch that died? Oh. Okay, rest in peace to the woman that lost her life. Even if she wasn't wrong, dying ain't cool. Dying ain't cool. Is she the one that got knocked up in it? No, not her. I just don't understand how. And I'm not saying this because I want more people to have turned up, hurt, injured, or dead, or arrested. It's just mind-boggling to me just how in your face racism is. Like, you can't tell me this is that microaggression, and microaggression is racism. I don't care. I don't care if it's just not in your face, nigger. Microaggression is racism in forms of microaggression is still racism, baby. Cause let Black Lives Matter would have planned a rally. Let us would have been planning, and it would have been nothing but niggas running up through that motherfucking Capitol building. The way we would have been mowed the fuck down, the way we would have been mowed down. That's why we never went there. There was probably protests outside that motherfucker. It's probably protests all around the White House. We know what the fuck this country's gonna do to us. That's why them white folks ran up in it, because they knew ain't shit finna happen to us. We're fucking white. We belong here. I seen another video of some white protesters. They made it inside the fucking building, bitch, and had a black cop backing up until white cops came. And when the white cops came, that's when the white man said, "This is our country." Let me tell you something. Am I the only person? I don't care if the white person has black friends. I don't care if the white person has all types of I'm talking about people of all cultures. I don't care if the white person has mixed race children. Am I the only one that gets a hint of just, that don't sound right when a white person says, "This is my country. This is our country"? Something about that just does not sound right. I don't care who says it. Like these super, super patriotic fucking lipless ass white men and women who scream, "This is our country. This is our country." Just what the fuck have white people done for America but fuck it up? You didn't discover it, scratch that. You didn't build it, scratch that. You didn't push the economy, scratch that. You didn't come up with some of the greatest fucking inventions. If you did, you took credit for something else that somebody else fucking did, scratch that. You didn't invent country music, scratch that. You didn't invent rock and roll, scratch that. These are the same motherfucking white people that went to Asia trying to trade and steal fucking spices and stole all the spices and don't even fucking use them because your food be nasty. So you ain't even cooking the best food, scratch that. The fuck y'all was in Asia stealing spices for? When I hear white people say this is our country, what the fuck have, like, what impact? Let me, history lesson. History lesson with Shay, all right? Black slaves who picked cotton generated about $600 million into the economy back then in the 1800s. 600 million off the backs of slaves. Just cotton alone, nothing else, just cotton. 600 million. In today's economy, that's $10 trillion. Free labor. So think about it. How America's in debt now, or somehow, somewhat. Imagine untaxed, free labor produced. Because see, all the labor in America now, you got to pay for it, whether it's minimum wage, like you got to pay. So the money that's being made, there's also money being spent towards the people that are working to make the money. So it's kind of not like you're just eating. You got to pay people for the work that they do. Black people with cotton alone put, in today's money, $10 trillion into the economy. You can't tell me that does not change shit. That skyrockets you into a world stage. That skyrockets America into a different tax bracket when you have free fucking labor. When you have free fucking labor off of cotton alone. So when I hear white people say this is our country, what the fuck? What $10 trillion did y'all just pump into? Like the shit, I don't know. When I hear white people say that shit, I just be like, girl, shut up. You're white. And you need to remember that. I'm not saying you're white and there's nothing wrong with it. Calling you white is a humbling thing. Because you need to sit back and really just adjust. What the fuck did you do? What the fuck have you done? What the fuck is so great about you? I don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Because everything I was taught when I was younger, I'm learning was a lie. Because I used to understand why white people were so cocky. I used to understand why white people were so prideful, patriotic, because I was taught that white people did everything in the fucking world growing up in my high school, in my middle school. White people were the greatest explorers, the greatest inventors. The white people were I understood why a motherfucking white person would have a tattoo of an American flag across his chest, have an American flag on the back of his motherfucking truck, or be proud of his European lineage. I used to understand, well, I mean, hell, shit, if I was being white sounds pretty fucking cool. I don't know. Y'all like run the fucking world. These small ass countries in Europe. Like I used to look at a map. I literally used to look at a map and be so confused. These small ass European countries, just like a handful of them, own all the world. Portugal took over Brazil. I want somebody to go to Google right now. They in Brazil, they don't speak Brazilian. They don't speak Brazilian. They don't speak Brazilian in Brazil. They speak Portuguese. Because Portugal colonized it. Look at the size of Brazil and go Google Portugal. Portugal is a small country right next to Spain. It's like very small little shit. It looks, I mean, it may not be the same size, but it almost looks like the New Jersey of Europe. It looks like the New Jersey of Europe. Like, she's very small. Very fucking small. I used to be so confused as to how the fuck such a little ass country could take over something so fucking big. Like, how the fuck? England. Look how little England is. These motherfuckers, I'm talking about the sun. There's a term. The sun never sets on the British Empire. In other words, British soil, there's sun shining on it at all times. There's sun shining on a British territory at all times. It's never dark in Britain. That Britain will never see nighttime because they have colonies and shit all over the fucking world, bitch. On every corner of the fucking world. It's never nighttime in British territory. Really. I'm dead serious. You don't know this? Oh my God. I'm dead serious. England has so... Now, over the years, some countries have gained their independence. America kind of like fought like a long time ago, but I think most recent, if I'm not mistaken, and I may be wrong, but the most recent was Canada in the 80s. I think his name was Trudeau, something like that. They gained a peaceful independence. It took a long ass fucking time. It took a long ass fucking time, bitch. But Canada didn't fight like America. They didn't fight. They didn't fight. But yeah, they got their fucking independence peacefully and shit. After being ruled for fuck out. Yeah. Did you know? Did you motherfucker know that the British owned Canada? Like they were, yeah. So I used to understand like why, but like now, bitch, that I'm learning everything was a fucking lie. Oh, it's pronounced Trudeau. Yeah, that guy. Now that I'm learning everything was a fucking lie. Where is the cockiness? Where is the... Like, what the fuck? I'm not saying that there's no great white people in history, but at this point, a great white person to me is a white person that was just never racist. Period. That's where I'm measuring in now. A great white person was a white person that never hated niggas. That was pro us. That fought with us. Stood with us. Supported us. If he ever owned a slave. If he ever didn't fuck with if she ever. Because bitch, it's some white women. Who the fuck is that bitch? Who the fuck is that white lady? She, it was a white woman. She was fighting for the right to vote. But she said she back around the time when black folks couldn't vote either. But they Susan B. Anthony, they got statues of this little white bitch everywhere. Commemorating this bitch. They got statues of this little racist white bitch every motherfucking way. She's such an iconic little bitch fighting for the women's right to vote and suffrage. And she's a suffragette fighting for white women everywhere around the nation. And remember her letter, Susan B. Anthony. There's probably books about the bitch, documentaries about the bitch, college courses about the bitch. Susan, learn about Susan. The bitch said out her mouth, she don't like niggers. Don't you let them niggers vote. I'll die for I let a nigger vote for me, bitch. I want the right to vote for my women. That don't mean in your nigga. Bitch, racist is all outdoors. Vocal with the racism, bitch. Vocal. This little white bitch didn't like niggas. Why the fuck is she being praised? Did you forget the... Oh, girl. Yes, so... all the great white people, because I was taught about Susan B. Anthony too. I wasn't taught that she was a nigger hater. I was definitely taught about her. I was taught about Abraham Lincoln too. Yeah. He freed the slaves. Woo, woo, freed the slaves. Woo, woo. Everything is a fucking lie. All these great, George Washington, he was great. Woo, woo, he was great. Woo, woo. All these fucking white people that are just, Thomas Jefferson, woo, woo. Thomas Jefferson Declaration, Thomas Jefferson Independence, all these great white Americans. You just supposed to know these motherfuckers. These people was just like great fucking people. Like, you just supposed to know these motherfuckers and shit. Ronald Reagan, woo, woo. Ronald Reagan, woo, woo. Donald Trump, woo, woo. Bitch! The cycle don't end. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. It seems like all the white people that are great in my eyes were ones that supported black people. But sadly, those don't live long. Look at John F. Kennedy. They assassinated the fuck out that man. He was pro-civil rights. He was pro-civil rights. He wasn't a nigga hater. He was a nigga sympathizer. He was a nigga sympathizer. He smoked cigarettes and he was cheating on Jackie, but he was a nigga. Let me stop. Because he was a hoe, but y'all gotta do y'all research. Jackie Kennedy. That's not what your country can do for you, but that's what you can do for your country. That's him. But anyways, I'm just mind blown. Today is a historic day. If after we all dead and gone, if they don't talk about this day in the history books, because Trump's presidency, y'all do understand, like, this is living world history. The same way that we learned about everything George Washington did, the same way we learned about Andrew Jackson and them Indians, the same way we learned about Abraham Lincoln and his Gettysburg Address, the same way we learned about Grover Cleveland and him winning the presidency twice, the same way we learned about Gerald R. Ford during this World War II shit, the same way we learned about JFK, the same way we learned about Teddy Roosevelt, his fat ass, Howard Taft with the tub. No, the same way we learned about Franklin D. Roosevelt, the same way we learned about Jimmy Carter, weak ass president. Same way we learned about Bill Clinton, cheating ass. Same way we learned about George Bush, failed ass fucking operation in the Middle East. Same way we learned about the second fucking Bush, bitch. Oh my God, fucking war in Iraq. Waste of time. Waste of fucking time. Same way we learned about all these people, like, they're going to teach kids about Trump. They're going to teach kids about Trump. And they're going to teach kids 200 years from now about Trump. And it's just like, what the fuck are they going to say? They better tell the truth. Sometimes I do think, like, the people from Abraham Lincoln's time, like, were they gagging? The same way we gag that certain shit is going on, like, this shit can't really be happening. Like, cops can't really be killing black people for protesting or shooting at protesters, but then turn around and open up barricades for it. Like, we can't believe this shit. I wonder if there were really people back during the Civil War time, like, bitch, the country is really in half, bitch. Bitch, the country is in, bitch, there is a North and a South, bitch. Bitch, the country, which we're fighting, is like, were there people that was really gagging, like, bitch, this is some shit. And I want to know if there was people that knew the truth because they seen it for their own selves because they lived during that time. And they just know, like, what y'all being taught, it ain't it, girl, because I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there, girl. Like, but we learned about something that we're told, so we weren't there. I wonder what the fuck they're going to say about Trump. They better tell the truth. They better talk about all the protests. They better talk about how we never liked this nigga. They better talk about how he had America looking like a fool on the world stage. Other world leaders laughing at us. They better talk about that failed wall. They better talk about how they got mad at Mexicans for climbing walls. And I done seen so many pictures today of Trump supporters climbing walls to get into the Capitol. But they better talk about the truth. That's all I gotta motherfucking say. They better tell the fucking truth. But see, this time, I think the next generation and generations down of kids that are going to learn about U.S. history in school, I think they got it easy because we're in a technological age. Everything is recorded. You can't lie now. Whereas you can lie about a lot of shit from the 17 to 1800s and make these white people just seem like they're just the greatest Americans and the greatest fucking people. Videos, you can't lie. Videos, you can't motherfucking lie. Because under Trump's presidency, 200 fucking years, George Floyd still happened. That's on video. 200 years and now, 200 years from now, like, a lot of shit, like, bitch. They're going to look back at us like, oh my God, how did they live during that? I know that's what they're going to say. I know that's what they're going to say. Like, oh my God, how do people live through that? The only thing is it going to be taught in school because it's so graphic? Because the truth is always way more horrendous than a lie. The truth about history is always more graphic. And are they going to teach it in school? Are they going to try to dumb it down? Because when I tell you they dumbed down slavery in American schools, bitch, when I tell you they watered slavery down. Ooh, they watered slavery down. They didn't teach you the real. Fun facts with Shay. You know, I pride myself on being intelligent, not just a comedian that can get up here and play. I pride myself on being an intelligent person who can have intelligent conversations. Another thing that most bitches on this app can't fucking do. But let me educate you. Y'all know y'all know the term, the saying like where black fathers are not in the home, and how certain white people, they play on the jokes like, oh, your daddy's not in the house, and black dads are not there, and black fathers are absent, just the absent black father. Some of y'all grew up without a dad in the home, but let me tell y'all something. Before you educate yourself, understand history. Now, I'm not saying all black fathers are not like that, and there's not some black fathers that are in people's lives, but the reason why it is just such a fucking regularity, like, it's so regular to just say, oh, black fathers are not in the homes. It stems from racism and slavery. Everything comes from, there's so much shit that comes from. So let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all exactly why. Back in them days, 1800, early 1800s, early 19th century, black men there were farms, there were breeding farms for slaves where they were forced to just fuck. I'm gonna give y'all the blunt. I'm not gonna give you the website. I'm gonna tell you because I got younger people that watch me, so I gotta kind of use certain words that like they'll understand. There were slave farms where the slave masters used to take slaves and just force them to fuck. Breeding farms, like they do with animals. Treated us like animals. Black people were property. I want you to click that in your mind. Black people were property at one point in time. So, like, the same way you can go to a store, buy a couch, the same way you can buy a microwave, black people were property. You weren't seen as humans. Property. You can do what you want to with your property. You can buy your couch, burn your couch if you want to. You're just gonna look a little weird that you just bought a couch. Why the fuck is you burning a couch? I don't know, but think of black people as couches. The way I think, or dogs. While I describe this, think about black people as dogs, animals, okay? Breeding farms for dogs, black people. They used to have them just fuck so they can reproduce and make more slaves. And that way we have generations of fucking slaves, right? those men and the families that they created oftentimes were separated and split and never saw their children, never saw their families again, never saw their wives, never. They took them families apart. They sold the children, they sold the fathers. Over generations and generations and generations, that mental trauma to creating families, mind you, because one black man, he wasn't just fucking one girl, one woman to reproduce slaves. They probably had that motherfucker run through 15, 20 bitches. Like, we're trying to get as many babies. We're trying to get as many black women pregnant as possible. We're finna have niggas fucking left and fucking right. So this man put 20 children in the world, put 10, 15, 20 children in the world, and all of them get snatched from him. Generations after generations of that repeated. There was it's kind of like an unwanted mental strain. So what did the black man do? Just separate himself from that. That's a lie. The idea of family is going to be stripped from me anyways. I'm not going to be able to be around y'all anyways. I'm just going to stay away. I don't even want to get close to, I don't want to develop a bond or just fall in, because at the end of the day, everything's going to be stripped from me. So I'm just going to not be emotional. I'm going to not have feelings. I'm going to not be attached to anything family, not even my wife, not even the woman that I had the child with, let alone the child. I'm not going to even try to get myself to fall in love with this child, because it's just going to be stripped from me. Or I'm not even going to fall in love with the woman, because like back during that time, like, you got to understand, bitch, imagine like all your brothers and sisters, every child, every bitch, they're just get sold across the fucking South, bitch. You got a brother in Texas, you got a brother in Virginia, and you will never see them for the rest of your life. Not like we're not gonna see each other for a little minute. Your entire life. There were siblings, there were mothers and sons, mothers and daughters, fathers and sons that saw each other briefly for maybe like a few years, and then were sold up, and for the rest of their breathing life, never saw them again. Like, imagine that shit. Like, generations of that. You're not going to tell me that does not have an impact on a culture. So the absence of a black father definitely stems from that in some regard. So even when jokes are made like that, you just really don't know why the fuck. Now, I'm not saying that that's an excuse, because shit, that was back in slavery times. Well, let's speed it the fuck up. Let's speed it the fuck up. Because, okay, so what happened when the slaves were free and they were no longer selling slave shade? What's the excuse then? What's the excuse? Okay, so during the I don't know if it's 50s or 60s, 1950s or 60s, welfare. So, like food stamps, government assistance. They didn't want to give any government assistance to any home that had a man in it. They don't want to give any government assistance. They don't want to give any government checks, any government helps to any home that had a man in it, because they felt like, mind you, this weird ass society that we live in, girl, they felt like if there's a man in the home, there's a provider in the home. And if there's a provider in the home, y'all are hungry because the man is not doing something. So we're not finna give y'all any fucking money. Tell his sorry ass to get up and go get a job. Tell his sorry ass to go get a black couples, black families. If there was and when them social workers came through and searched that house, if they saw any evidence of a man living there, any evidence, a family picture, a shoe, a tie, a fucking big belt, bitch, if they saw any evidence of a black man living there, you're not going to get this welfare, baby. You're not going to get this government assistance to help your family. You're not going to get this. So there goes a second wave of that generation of distance. I can't even be around because it's going to hurt y'all. I can't even be around. Any evidence of me being here, y'all are not going to get any help. You would not. So it's like, it's a little joke to you, but when you learn the history behind a lot of stuff, these jokes have meanings and they stem from a lot of things. We ain't gonna talk about motherfucker today. I'm gonna leave y'all with the absent dad. We ain't gonna talk about motherfucker today. We ain't gonna talk about her. Yeah, even the term that you motherfucker. We ain't gonna talk about her. We're not gonna talk about her today. It's a lot that you don't know. It's oh shit, I'm washing white clothes. I got my scarf on. It's probably not gonna get clean because it's on the draining process now. But yeah. So just educate. When you like know a lot of stuff, or when you like learn about why certain things happen, why certain things, it'll just make you be like, oh girl, tell us please. I want to talk about that. But yeah. So today was like a really girl. It was a day. It was a day. It was a fucking day. Bitch, I'm gagging. Seeing these white people, I'm gagging. Like, I'm gagging. Hearing about these white people storming this, I'm gagging. Yeah, but we finna go to Juicy Crab. We finna go to Juicy Crab, though. Shay, tell us more history. And you know what's crazy? What's so fucking saddening to me? A lot of the important factual history that y'all need to know, y'all will never get from school. Now, I haven't been in a regular American high school since 2017. So I don't know what the fuck y'all are being taught now. I don't know if they've tried to make changes in what y'all learn or what y'all are still learning in your history class right now. I don't know if you're in any type of school, what are you learning in history? Like, what are y'all on? What's the virtual class talking about now? Like, history, what are you on? World War II. That's a white man's war. Fuck, who cares? Oh, the Civil War. Oh, life in Africa. Life in Africa. The start of America. The American Revolution. It also depends on what grade y'all are in. A lot of y'all talking about American government. Are y'all freshmen? Yes. Yep. Okay, that's the same. When I was a freshman, they made sure that we learned about the American government, the beginning, the Sons of Liberty, the Articles of Confederation. They had us learn about that shit. Yeah, okay. I'm learning about World War One right now. You're in a 10th grader? Because we didn't start learning about Asia till like my senior year. 11th grade, 12th grade. Are y'all learning about Asia in any capacity? Uh, Genghis Khan, fucking man who like, girl, the motherfucker, like 0.22% of the population of China is his fucking grandkids. He was fucking. He was fucking. Yeah, but like I haven't seen anybody say any history that really fucking matters. And the history that y'all are motherfucking learning is just this whitewashed fucking history, bitch, because the hell are y'all learning about World War One for? What the hell are y'all learning about World War Two for? That is a white man's motherfucking war. Do y'all understand? If you want to know just the brutal truth, the reason why These world wars started. The reason why World War One started, one, it was an assassination of that nigga, that Ferdinand. I don't know how it starts with an F. The assassination of that motherfucking nigga. But at the end of the day, that was just like a ploy. All these European nations had these big ass militaries, big ass weapons, big ass guns, big ass armies, and bitches just wanted to use it. Yeah, Ferdinand. That's the reason. That's literally the reason. Don't let them tell you anything else. That is the reason why World War One started. All these European nations had all of these weapons and guns. I'm talking about big ass fucking militaries on standby. There's no war coming no time soon. We got all this shit. We're not finna use it. What the fuck we got these big ass militaries for? Let's pop this nigga and let's see what the fuck these hoes gonna do. Let's pop this nigga and let's see what these hoes gonna do. They popped that man, and boy, that motherfucking man, Ferdinand, bitch, I don't even think he know what the fuck he started, bitch. Well, he didn't do shit. He just died. But his death, that one white man's death, do you see just like the value of life? Like if y'all just look at history and just look at the value of life placed on white lives and black lives. Do you know how many motherfucking black people were lynched, murdered, tossed overboard of slave ships coming from Africa, and just nothing fucking mattered? Nothing fucking mattered. It was just another dead black. Ferdinand, this white European, white Caucasus, European Caucasus, his one death led to two world wars. Two. World War II happened because of a World War I. World War I happened because of a dead white man. They'll tell you it was political. A white motherfucker died. Period. Point blank. White man died. Had they never shot him, what? Then what? Then what? White man died. The so-called, the world is a war. Here's why I hate white people. Like, and I don't say that in a racist way. Black people can't be racist. When I say I hate white people, I hate the ignorant ones. I'm talking about the ignorant, not the good ones on our side, because there are some good ones. There are some good ones, and you know what I mean when I'm saying that. But this is why I hate certain white people. They called it the World War. They called it the World War. Before China, before Japan, before all these other, before America got involved, bitch, it was a couple European countries. White folks so goddamn cocky. Bitch, the whole world is at war. Nigga, don't nobody in Chile give a fuck about this nigga. Don't nobody in Kenya give a fuck about this nigga. Don't nobody in India give a fuck about this nigga. It's a world war. You narcissistic ass white people. It's a couple of mad old ass European motherfuckers beefing. A couple old ass mad ass European people. It's a world war, bitch. But mind you, the reason why it became a world war is because the couple of countries that were into it, just like I said, the British Empire, and the sun never sleeps on that bitch. Mind you, bitch. These European countries had land all over the motherfucking world. So when they went to war, they got these they got these alliances. So bitch, you buck at one country, you about to buck up at like 6 of them because she got her goons. And if you buck up at them, these folks got like 8 other countries that's fucking with them. They got their goons. And we finna go dum dum. And boom dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. You know how many wars was motherfucking fought on the continent of Asia, but it was never considered a world war because they weren't white? But millions of people died. Do you know how many motherfucking wars was fought on the African continent, but it was just never considered a world war, never worthy of just world stage infamy because they weren't white? But millions of people died. Do you know how many motherfucking wars was fought in South America? but it was just never considered world war infamy. It was never considered like, the world, we don't give a fuck about that. But when Europe gets upset, when white folks get upset, we're about to learn about this. We're going to put it in the history books. We're going to talk about why we were upset. Yep. That's what fucking matters. Let's talk about why the fuck we were upset. There were wars in Africa. There were wars in South America. No? Yeah, there were. Oh, she passed away. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. We're going to teach them why the fuck we were upset. That I feel like what's worthy of history is why we were upset. And the only wars that should be mentioned that was on another continent should be wars that involve white people. Yeah. 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 So including the Romans, yeah. So if we had to go somewhere else to fight, we're only going to talk about it. We went to North Africa to do some fighting, but white people were involved. So that's why we're about to cover that. We did some fighting over there. If it wasn't in Europe, okay, we did some fighting in America, but that was just like a revolution. But we're going to talk because we were fucking white. Yeah. It's always like, what the fuck? White people irk me. They irk me so much. Yeah, what's up? Can I call in the order?
All right, well, our over the phone orders, you will have to pay over the phone. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. How long is it gonna take like to make? Like what's like the prep time?
So most, I would say it's like 15 minutes. We're not really like that busy.
Alright. Okay, yeah. Are you ready to take my order?
All right, can I get your name first? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Shay.
And your phone number?
Oh. Okay.
All right, give me 1 second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what can I get for you?
What's up? Can I get some calamari and some mozzarella?
What difference you want with that?
You said what?
What difference you want with the fried calamari?
What's the choices?
So I got barbecue, blue cheese. I got boom boom, buffalo cocktail, honey mustard, marinara, ranch, tartar sauce.
I want a lot of boom boom and a lot of ranch.
Ranch?
Yeah, ranch in the boom boom sauce. That's the spicy one.
Yeah, boom boom like that orange one.
Yeah, I want her.
And you said cheese sticks. You want marinara with that?
Cheese stick. No, I want ranch and I want honey mustard with her.
Okay, honey mustard and ranch with that too?
Yeah. And actually, could I get to what's like the serving sizes for the calamari? Because it's really good. Like I really want a lot of her, no shade. What's
like 15 pieces. It comes in like 15 pieces.
I'm gonna eat some of this later. Okay, can I get 2 orders of the calamari with extra boom boom sauce and ranch and 1 order of the mozzarella sticks? I don't want no crab. That's all I want, really.
So you want just 2 orders of fried calamari and fried cheese sticks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at you. That's it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's all.
So you just want 2 fried calamari and fried cheese sticks?
Oh, well, y'all got some lemonade? Like a large, big old deep cup of lemonade?
No, it just come in one size.
Oh, see? That's fake. That's fake. Y'all don't sell gallons of lemonade there?
You said what now?
Y'all don't sell like gallons of lemonade there, like for catering stuff?
We do not.
Okay. I'll get y'all a little weak ass cup.
You just want that little cup of lemonade?
Yeah. Y'all got strawberry lemonade?
We don't got a regular lemonade.
Girl. Juicy crab. Come on now. All right.
Alright, well, that's it?
Yeah.
Alright. Be 26.22.
Okay.
Just give me the card information. I'll put it in my system.
Okay.
Alright, CBB.
I'm hungry as fuck, y'all. And the thing about it is, the reason why I got 2 on, bitch, I'm not finna fuck all this food up at one time, bitch. Juicy crab good as fuck. Last time I went to Juicy Crab, I got that calamari and then mozzarella sticks, and I couldn't eat all of it. So I know for a fact 2 orders of calamari sticks and mozzarella. I need to go buy groceries. I'm banned from Walmart. Do you know how hard it is to go grocery shopping and just have to just exclude Walmart out of the fucking option? Like, I be trying to get food. I be like, if I eat out, I order way more than I'm gonna eat at one time because I'm gonna heat it up later. Like, that's why I order. I'm not ordering all of that food because I'm finna eat. Where y'all remember when I ordered that 40 piece? And by the way, I still did record that YouTube video calling out the white TikTokers and shit. Yeah. Y'all remember when I ordered her? I didn't eat. I ate them wings over the next like 3 days. I ate the fries, but the wings, you can heat them up. Like, I didn't eat all that shit. Like, bitch, I be ordering food that I know I'm just gonna eat over time. Don't say ill, but them hoes are still fucking good, bitch. Girl, what the fuck? It's wings, bitch. Girl, it's wings, bitch. Bitch, I don't have to convince y'all. The shit was good as fuck. Bitch, gotta convince you shit. The fuck, I ate it, bitch. It's gone. Anyways, do Instacart. Y'all think I trust these bitches with my groceries? I'm not gonna do that shit and pay somebody to go grocery shopping for me. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I go grocery shopping, bitch, I'm liable to walk up in that bitch and see some shit I didn't even think they had, bitch, and I'm gonna get it. Fuck I look like. No. No. When I go grocery shopping, I go up and down every aisle. If I see something I want it, I like it, I want it. I see it. Bitch, that's me in real life. So yeah. Guess I'm gonna be a Kroger girl. I gotta go grocery shopping though. Like, I have no groceries here. But I don't wanna cook. But you're gonna have to start grocery shopping because once you get this BBL, you can't be eating out like this, baby. You can't be eating out like this, baby. That's okay. I'm going to the gym with Chad these last couple weeks before my BBL, and Chad is gonna work me. Chad is going to work me, bitch, and I'm going to lose weight. I don't need to, but like, you know, just to shave down a little bit of something. So yeah. Yes, parents. Chad is not serious, y'all. Y'all be believing in me. I don't feel like putting on clothes. Can I wear this? Can I wear this, y'all? Is this too bingy? I do not feel like putting on clothes. Yes, I don't feel like putting on clothes. Let me stop. Damn, shawty. Your brother's still coming Friday. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't he? 12 days of being blocked. Oh, shit. AJ, you know, I keep on forgetting, baby. You just so damn ugly. You know? Be slipping my mind, son. You are losing weight, Shay. Yeah, because I don't fucking eat a lot. I sleep all day. Put on these fucking jeans. These is cute. They try to say she big as fuck. Bitch, I'm just thick as fuck. Your booty match your back. And your chin match your foot. That's why I said. Are you Jada? Oh my God. Like, no. Like, no. Like, no, bitch. These jeans are here. Thank you. Like, Oh my God, everybody always call me Jada. Like, that shit got my nerve. I'm really getting tired of it, for real, though. Like, I just want to know what it feel like to be normal. I really just want to know what it feel like to be normal. Like, Jada. I don't get to be normal no more. So my wife off while I leave. The girl out there.